1 all over 81 raised to the power x plus 1 all over 9 raised to the power x is equal to 1. Find the value or values of x. We take down solution. First, for us to answer this question, we know the number 81 can be expressed in index form with 9 at the base. 81 is simply equal to 9 times 9, which is equal to 9 raised to the power 2. 1 is the same as 1 times 1, which is equal to 1 squared. It simply means if we take the number 1 over 81, we can express this as 1 squared. Remember, 1 squared is the same as 1 all over 9 squared, which is the same as if we have a squared all over b squared, it is simply equal to a over b all this squared. So applying this formula here, this will give us 1 all over 9 all this squared. 1 on 81 raised to the power x will simply be equal to, remember 1 over 81 is 1 over 9 squared. All this raised to the power x. And this will simply be equal to, remember, a raised to the power m, all this raised to the power n is simply equal to a raised to the power m times n. This will simply be equal to 1 all over 9. All this raised to the power, we multiply the powers, 2 times x gives us 2x. In the given problem, we are simply going to replace 1 over 81 raised to the power x with 1 over 9 raised to the power 2x. So give us 1 over 9 raised to the power 2x plus 1 over 9 raised to the power x is equal to 1. Next, we are going to transfer the constant 1 to the left hand side, which becomes negative. This will give us 1 over 9, all this raised to the power 2x plus 1 on 9 raised to the power x minus 1 is equal to 0. Next step, we are going to change the variable. We are going to let 1 over 9 raised to the power x to be equal to any unknown of our choice which is different from x. We are going to let 1 over 9 all this raised to the power x to be equal to, we are going to make use of the variable y. Then we square both sides. 1 over 9 raised to the power x, all this squared is simply equal to y squared. And this will give us 1 over 9 raised to the power, we take x times 2, it gives us 2x is equal to y squared. It simply means in this equation, we are going to replace this with y squared, we'll replace this one with y. That is, gives us y squared plus y minus 1 is equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation. We are to solve this quadratic equation for y. We are going to solve this quadratic equation by making use of the quadratic formula. And the quadratic formula says that our y will simply be equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. We divide all this by 2a, where b is the coefficient of y, a is the coefficient of y squared, and c is the constant term. We have a as 1, b as 1, and c as negative 1. This will give us y to be equal to negative, the formula states negative b, negative 1, plus or minus the square root of b squared, that is 1 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is negative 1. We divide all this by 2 times a, 2 times 1. And this is simply equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared. 1 times 1 remains 1. Negative 4 times 1 remains negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 1 gives us positive 4. We divide all this by 2 times 1, which is 2. This will simply be equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4 gives us 5. Gives us root 5, which is a set, all over 2. We cannot be working with addition and subtraction at the same time. It simply means y is equal to, y has two values, negative 1 plus root 5. We divide this by 2, or y is equal to negative 1 minus root 5. We divide by 2. Remember, we are not looking for y, we are looking for x, and y is equal to 1 over 9 raised to the power x. We are going to replace y with 1 over 9 raised to the power x. Then we solve for x. This will give us 1 over 9, all this raised to the power x, to be equal to negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2, or 1 over 9, all this raised to the power x is equal to negative 1 minus root 5 all over 2. If we take the first one, which is this, we have to solve for x, 1 over 9. All this raised to the power x is equal to negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Then 1 all over 9 can be written as 9 raised to the power negative 1. 9 raised to the power negative 1. All this raised to the power x is equal to negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Then multiplying the powers, this will give us 9 raised to the power negative x is equal to negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to take ln at the left hand side and at the right hand side. Then the ln of 9 raised to the power negative x will simply be equal to the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. It is possible for us to get this ln since negative 1 is less than the square root of 5. That means this number is a positive number, so the ln is possible. This will imply that applying the law of power, this will give us negative x ln 9 is equal to the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Next, we are going to divide both sides by ln 9, which is a constant. Then this will give us negative x ln 9 divided by ln 9 is equal to the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Ln 9 will strike off ln 9 at the left hand side. we'll be left with negative x equal to the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 over 2 is equal to the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. What we are looking for is we are looking for x, we are not looking for negative x. For us to eliminate the negative sign in front of x, we are going to multiply both sides by negative 1. Multiplying both sides by negative 1, then negative 1 times negative x is equal to negative 1 times the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Then x will simply be equal to negative 1 times this gives us negative ln negative 1 plus root 5 on 2. This is the value for x. Now let's move to the second solution, which is this. We have 2 star 1 over 9 all this raised to the power x is equal to negative 1 minus root 5 all over 2. Negative 1 minus root 5, if we factor out negative 1, this will give us negative 1 times 1 plus root 5. You see that this is a negative number. If we divide both sides by 2, you see that the result, this number, is a negative number. 1 over 9 is simply equal to 9 raised to the power negative 1. Then, if we take 1 over 9 raised to the power x, it will simply be equal to 9 raised to the power negative 1, all this raised to the power x, which is simply equal to 9 raised to the power negative 1 times x gives us negative x. Replacing 1 over 9 raised to the power x with 9 raised to the power negative x is equal to replacing negative 1 minus the square root of 5 over 2 by negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. Next, if we take ln at the left hand side and at the right hand side, this will give us the ln of 9 raised to the power negative x is equal to the ln of a negative number, which is not possible. The ln of this negative number does not exist. That means for this case, the value of x does not exist. There is no solution. Here we are just going to write down for 2 star, there is no solution. For this case, comma, there is no solution for x, because we cannot take the ln of a negative number, it does not exist. Therefore, conclude, there is only one value for x for which the given equation is true. Therefore, x will simply be equal to negative the ln of negative 1 plus root 5 all over 2. We underline the answer. We are done with the solution of this question. If in case you have any worries, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for watching.